there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel Slap Ham. These creepy videos just get weirder and weirder. So hindi ko na patatagalin ang intro ko kasi malolobat na ako, baka hindi abutin matapos, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Sayang naman. So try natin 'to bago patirahin na iba.
In a series of creepy videos shared by GMA Public Affairs, what initially seems to be a truck rolling with its handbrake off quickly becomes a clip that gets weirder and weirder. The grainy CCTV footage of a private parking lot shows a series of vehicles parked in a line up against a wall. Everything seems normal at first, but then a truck in the middle of the line of vehicles begins slowly backing out of its spot.
Umatras.
A close-up of the
Ba't
truck's
umaatras,
cab
hindi naman
shows
pababa?
that the driver's seat is definitely empty. The footage before and after the incident gives no indication that anyone had entered the lot. Once the truck is all the way out of the space, things get weirder when the door closest to the camera opens all on its own.
Boom! Patay tayo dyan.
No one exits the vehicle through the open door.
Yan ang
As if this video
nakakatakot.
wasn't creepy enough, viewers and paranormal investigators who have examined the footage closely have pointed out details that make it even weirder. One viewer spotted what appears to be a tall shadow creature pushing the truck from the front
Oh
grille.
shit, grabe naman yan. Ang lakas naman yung shadow na yan. Tumutulak ng truck, nakakambyo pa yan,
Additional
partida.
viewings by investigators show there's actually a group of 3 shadows in front of the truck.
Oh shit.
The figures stand in a line in front of the truck but don't seem to be touching it in any way. Yet, the truck begins to move.
Yung shadow na
It's
nakatulak pa
unclear
ng
how
truck.
exactly these shadowy shapes could be moving the truck. However, the image of these 3 shadows working in tandem is certainly a chilling sight. Love to get your thoughts on this one in the comment section below.
Nakakatakot doon yung bumukas yung pinto. Wala kang driver eh.
According to YouTuber Christian AVR, recording creepy videos in the place where he works isn't unusual. The place often experiences bizarre events that occur without explanation, and on this occasion he was lucky enough to catch it on camera. In this clip, the YouTuber is working in a former dining hall that is now used occasionally for special events. He writes that the room is generally only occupied once per week and only for a few hours at a time. The room is large and vacant, only containing a few tables with chairs stacked on top of them. The YouTuber is working alone in the empty room when he begins to hear strange noises. These noises are not unusual, at least not in this seemingly haunted location, but he decides to grab his camera in hopes of capturing evidence of a possible haunting. After recording for a few seconds, something happens. A small stool that's been tucked away under a table begins to slowly slide across the floor.
Mierda.
Nasa gitnang upuan.
It moves several feet before coming to a stop.
Yun no?
Mierda.
Napatay tayo dyan.
So who or what could have caused such an eerie phenomenon? In the video's comments, the YouTuber indicates that there's a medical facility right next to the building where the dining hall operates. People often live their final days in medical facilities, so it's possible that the spirit of a deceased resident has made its way into the dining hall and is causing a bit of a mischief. The YouTuber states that the bizarre incidents have continued to this day, but the staff of the facility are no closer to an explanation.
Basta ospital talaga eh, no?
Mierda.
Asahan mo na yan, basta ospital.
Redditor Mr. Paranormal Guy uploaded this strange piece of footage. It shows a house in the midst of renovations. The CCTV footage shows an almost empty room in the middle of a home improvement project. The walls are entirely bare with 2 stepladders placed near the center of the room. There's an open doorway that seems to lead outside as it's filled with a bright light. Clearly someone or something took the open door as an invitation to enter. A few seconds into the video, a strange creature walks into the
Ina,
room.
bigla na lang pumunta. Ano ba to? Takot ako dun ah.
It's only about as tall as the step ladders.
Tong ina,
It has
parang
a
sa ano.
strange bulbous head and seems to have large black eyes and very long thin limbs. It doesn't
Akala ko si Robin Padilla yung pumasok eh. Tanong niyo lumakad, parang si Robin
seem to be
Padilla.
wearing any clothes either.
Diba? Parang si
The
Robin
creature's
Padilla.
appearance resembles many depictions of extraterrestrials in popular media, leading many to speculate that the creature is indeed an alien. Others, however, believe it could be some sort of child spirit or perhaps even a demon.
Idol
Its
niya si
actions in
Robin.
the room make the footage even weirder. It takes a few steps into the room, stopping near the first stepladder. Then it seems to teleport, moving in a semi-transparent blur
Ooh,
across the room
parang
at a
superhero lang eh.
speed that's clearly not human. It stops near the second stepladder, then seems to disappear into thin air. Seconds after the creature vanishes, the second stepladder begins to move across the floor, sliding and scraping until it's out of sight.
Putang ina. Oh shit. May aakitin yun. May aakitin yun.
A moment later, the strange being returns. It takes a few steps before zooming off at a high speed once again.
Boom!
So who or what was this strange entity? And why did it enter the room only to drag a stepladder across the floor? For now, these mysterious questions remain unanswered, but the homeowner might be wise to keep the doors closed from now on.
Hindi na yung magbumulto ngayon. Senator na yan eh.
Some creepy videos are caught at a time when the bystanders are lucky to make it out alive. In this video, a mysterious vehicle almost causes a collision that could have cost the passengers their lives. A group of men are driving down a dark highway late one night. A large truck is driving slowly in front of them. They decide to go around in the left lane. The lane looks clear, so they make their move. As they're passing the truck, they're suddenly blinded by bright headlights that appear out of nowhere.
Boom! Oh!
The driver quickly swerves into the snow-covered grass on the
Patay.
side of the road
Yan
to avoid
sinasabi
a
ko eh.
collision.
Biglang biglang lumitaw.
There had been no indication of a vehicle on the road moments before the near collision. If you slow the footage down, it does seem like the truck manifests out of nowhere.
Posibleng hindi nakailaw pero wala nang makikita yung truck kung hindi siya nakailaw, di ba?
So how did this large truck suddenly appear? Some viewers believe that the truck was there the whole time, it just didn't have its headlights on.
Tama.
But then one has to ask why a truck would be speeding down a snowy highway in the dark without its headlights on. Others believe the truck genuinely appeared out of nowhere, suggesting time travel or even a glitch in the Matrix.
Biglang nawala, biglang lumitaw eh, no? Ang laki pa ng truck,
Thankfully, the
imposible.
passengers of the car were safe, but this video could have had a much different ending.
Delegado yun.
In a bizarre video from Paranormal Activity World, a shot of a startled crowd turns into something much more sinister when the camera pans to the sky to answer the question, what is everyone looking at? The footage begins with a shot of a group of people staring up into the sky. Some of them are pointing and others are holding up their phones to record whatever strange sight has captured their attention. The camera focuses on the crowd for several seconds before turning to capture a shot of the strange happenings in the sky. When the camera finally swings upwards, what it captures is truly shocking.
Wala na, puta na. Diyan lalabas yung mga kalaban ng Avengers.
There's a large dark circle in the grey sky. The circle's irregular and almost seems to change shape and size as the camera rolls.
Kailangan natin si Iron Man dyan.
The grey colour on the inside of the circle is darker than the surrounding sky. It almost seems to be a hole in the sky. Although a crowd of people witnessed the strange event, no one seems to be able to offer an explanation of what could have caused such a strange atmospheric phenomenon. Before we take a look at a truly bizarre drop our scary and mysterious bug. Even if you aren't religious,
Ito nakita ko to sa isang video na sobrang ikli lang at hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari. Dito makikita na natin.
most likely familiar with the Pope, As the leader of one of the largest religions in history, the Pope is an international public figure. However, this video from Paranormal X Chile raises questions about who Pope Francis really is. This video shows a close-up of the Pope's face as he stands amid a crowd. He leans his head down and reaches his hand towards his face. You might be expecting him to rub his eyes or scratch his nose, but what actually happens is baffling.
Oh! Tong ina gabi!
The Pope appears to grab the skin just above his nose and pull it away from his face. It seems to stretch far
Ang ina, tabi sa inyo, pinagloloko tayo ng mga to eh. Di ba? Minsan, mga impostor na lang, mga nakamaskara.
more than any real skin should. As he pulls, his eyes appear sunken and hollow like the eye holes in a mask.
Shit! Ano yan? Ba't ganyan sila?
This has led some to speculate that this is not the real Pope. One theory is that the Pope has a body double who sometimes participates in public appearances, keeping the real Pope safe in an alternate location. Other viewers of the video have suggested that the Pope is, and always has been, something not human, such as a lizard creature.
Lizard creature.
There are no clear answers here, but this video has caused many to have second thoughts about the popular Pope Francis.
Meron din mga government official na ganyan na lumabas, di ba? Sa Darkest Secret may nakita na rin ako eh. So yun, maraming salamat sa panonood at sana nag-enjoy kayo. Dahil ako'y natakot. Actually, kanina pa ako takot pang-apat na video ko na to. So takot na ako talaga kaya malulobot pa ako. So ayun, hindi ko na patatagalin. Maraming salamat sa panonood.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.